Let's get our facts straight.
Easy. Our client's being acquired by Google, but our telesoftware has a buy option.
Claims to have a buy option. It actually expired 6 months ago.
Then why are we having this meeting?
Because their lawyers don't know that we know that, and they're hoping to get something to go away. Man, I have so much to teach you.
What, are you my boss now?
Oh, how is that different than before?
I could leave you high and dry right now. You know that, right?
Excuse me, can you tell me where Jim O'Donnell's office is?
That depends. What do you know about immigration law?
What, are we talking visas, or are you trying to process a labor certification?
You know about immigration law.
Doesn't everybody?
Okay, tough guy. What do you think about my strategy on this?
I think it's a winner.
Why is that?
Because everyone knows Gonzalez versus State of Maryland was a kick-ass precedent, but your case is better.
It was a kick-ass precedent, but I'm not sure that my case is better.
Oh, it is.
Well, what about Viteri versus...
Trust me, it's better. Viteri needed magic dust and a sympathetic judge to win.
Have we met?
Nope. But I'm Mike, by the way.
Claire. Are you sure? Because you look very familiar.
Oh, that's probably because I've been delivering packages to your office for the last 2 months, but you haven't given me the time of day because you didn't think I was smart enough for you.
It's 9:15.
Wait, that worked?
It's working so far, but I'm gonna need to know your full story if it's gonna keep working.
Well, I'll tell you the full story once you give me your phone number.
I'll give you my phone number when I know the full story.
How about this? I'll tell you everything you want to know at dinner tomorrow night. That's it.
Yep. All you have to do is pick one of two
And
characters.
whichever character I don't pick is removed from film history forever.
It's like they never existed.
It's a piece of cake.
Okay. Han Solo or Indiana Jones?
I'm out.
What's the problem? You just said it was going to be a piece of cake.
The problem is you just picked the two greatest characters of all time, so...
You're right about that.
Thank
I'm
you.
sorry.
Yes.
Let me start with something easier for you.
All right.
What's your Sundance?
Check, please. Yeah, we're done.
No. This is really nice.
Yeah, I'm having a really good time, too.
So when do I get to hear the answer to what you do besides being a bike messenger?
Who says I do anything?
Look, Mike, there's nothing wrong with being a bike messenger. But I'm serious about my life. I'm not going to law school just to cash out. I really want to help people.
Bike messengers don't help people.
No, not in the way that a man I want to be in a relationship with does.
Well, then today is your lucky day.
I knew it. Where do you go?
You first. Where do you go?
NYU.
Columbia.
I win.
Hi, I got a delivery for Zoltan Friestmeister's son.
I'm afraid there's no one in this office with that name.
I'm afraid you're mistaken.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I'm willing to bet that there's no one on this planet with that name.
Okay, fine. If you could just point me towards Kumquat McGillicuddy's office, I'll be on my way. Jeez, I certainly did not bike down here with 2 fictitious deliveries just to tell you what a great time I had last night.
Good, because I have a lot of work to do. So if you could please just hop on that little bike of yours.
Claire?
Yeah.
You finished flirting with Quicksilver here. You might want to get down to INS. Hector Suarez just got taken in.
His visa's expired. They're going to send him back to the Dominican Republic.
Hey, maybe I can help.
No offense, I don't know how you...
No, Nathan, he's not just a bike messenger. He's in law school.
Really? Where are you in law school?
Columbia.
And he happens to know visas better than either one of us.
Well, I really can't pay you, so...
No, I don't need any money. I just want to help.
All right, Columbia, be my guest. Got a hearing Tuesday morning, 9 a.m.
Mike, that is amazing. Thank you.
Well, no, don't take me yet. I haven't even done any. This might not be relevant, but I actually saved Kumquat McGillicuddy's life this morning, so I'm gonna go do some work.
Thank you.
Hey, fart taster. Thought you were coming over. What, nothing? It's a classic. Implying your job is to literally taste
Trevor, I'm
fart.
in the middle of something, so I'll come over later, okay?
In the middle of what?
That girl I told you about, she interns at a legal clinic, and I am helping her with a case.
Bigfoot gave you homework?
Okay. First of all, from now on, her name is Claire. And second of all, this is important, so...
Dude, what the hell are you talking about?
I might have told her that I'm in law school.
Holy shit. You will do anything to get laid.
I am not trying to get laid. I really like this girl, and I have zero chance with her if all I am is a bike messenger.
Yeah, well, you're definitely gonna have no chance if she finds out that you lied to her.
Trevor, I don't want to talk about this anymore.
You seem to have done a lot of work here, Mike.
It's no big deal.
It is a big deal. Mike found a loophole in the Immigration Act of 1975, and it's gonna blow you away.
I don't know about that, but it may help Hector Suarez stay in the country.
It's great. And you're more than welcome to stay and watch. Unfortunately, Claire, I need you to run back to the office. Marshall called in sick. I need someone to handle the walk-ins. So.
Okay. Call me. Tell me how it goes.
Yeah. What the hell are you doing?
It's gonna keep Hector Suarez in the country?
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing's gonna keep him in the country. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna buy him some time so he can get his affairs in order, and then I'm gonna give his children a chance to stay.
I'm sorry, are you jealous of me and Claire, or?
Look, I'm not jealous, and I was waiting for her to leave to save you the embarrassment.
Embarrassment of what? That's good work.
I'm not talking about the work. I'm talking about your bike messenger by day, law student by night bullshit.
All right, you don't know what you're talking about. Listen,
Well, what are you gonna tell me next? Your roommate is strippers in medical school? Tell me right now, I call Columbia, your story holds up. That's what I thought.
Forget who I am and take a look at that folder. This is the man's
Don't
life.
touch me. If you know what's good for you, you'll stay the hell away from Claire.
Please get away from me. Nathan
Wait,
told me
please,
everything.
Let me explain, okay?
No, explain what? That you're a sociopath?
I'm not a sociopath. I'm the same guy that you hit it off
No,
with.
you're not. You lied to me.
Yes, I am, and I didn't mean to lie to you, okay? I was gonna tell you the truth.
Then why didn't you?
Because you said you wanted to be with a guy who was doing something good with his life, and I wasn't.
So what? Now you're here to tell me that all of a sudden you want to dedicate your life to helping people? Or some other lie like that?
It's not a lie, and what I did would have helped Hector
Yeah,
Suarez.
but you only did it...
Claire, please, you have to believe me. After I met you, I decided to get my shit together. I am trying to get my shit together.
Okay, Mike, you know what I hate more than guys who don't have their shit together? It's guys who lie about getting their shit together.
Claire! She used to work at a nonprofit when I was a bike messenger, all right? We went out a few times.
Mike, please. I can handle
No.
this.
She knows I didn't go to law school.
What?
If she sees me, she's gonna know I'm not a lawyer, all right? I need you to handle this meeting. Can you do that?
Mike, please, you have to give me a second to process
Rachel,
what
I
you're
don't have
saying.
a second. I need you to do this.
Okay.
Hi,
Hi,
Claire Bowden.
Rachel Zane.
Should we get to it?
Yes, definitely. Let's get to it.
First of all, I need to inform you that we are prepared to move forward with the TRO, unless, of course, your client has had a change of heart.
You can do that. I just don't see any judge granting you a TRO, given that your option has expired.
Actually, it hasn't.
This is a record of a phone call between our client and yours.
A phone call during which our client agreed to fix bugs in your client's software in exchange for a 5-year extension of our purchase option.
I'm confused. Do you actually want to buy our client's company?
Yes. If there's a deal happening, we want to be included in a meaningful way.
I'm sorry. I'm not authorized to include you in any deal.
Then pick up the phone and call your client. I understand. You're not authorized to do that either because a partner dropped this in your lap in the 11th hour.
You have no idea.
No, I've been there before. But I do need something to take to my clients, so get back to me as soon as you can.
Yes, absolutely.
Great. By the way, how old is the partner on this case?
Why would you ask that?
Because I noticed that his name is Michael Ross, and I went out with a Mike Ross once. I was just wondering if it was the same guy. Because if it is, he really turned his life around.
I'm not sure how old he is. This is the first time we've had a case together, so maybe he's about 45?
Oh, definitely not him.
Sorry.
Oh, you don't have to be sorry. I was just wondering. Thank you.
Yes, of course. You practically ran from that conference room to come and hide in here and left me to deal with the woman who knows your secret, and you're gonna tell me that it's not that big a deal.
I meant having to pay off Abtella is not that big a deal.
You didn't even tell me how she knows your secret.
She doesn't know my secret, all right? I told her I went to law school and she found out I didn't. If she sees me now, she's gonna look into me and then she'll know it.
And why did you tell her that you went to law school in the first place?
Rachel, it's not important.
It's important to me.
Because I wanted to impress her, and being a bike messenger wasn't gonna do it.
So you lied to her to get a date?
Yes, I did.
Well, you're not the only person who's lied to her now.
What does that mean?
What it means is, she asked me about you, and I had to lie to keep her from thinking that you're the same Mike Ross that she knew before.
Rachel, I'm sorry. Where are you going?
To work on your case.
I think maybe you misunderstood me in our last meeting. I'm not some corporate killer who's looking to hold you hostage for a payoff. My client actually wants to be included in this deal.
Claire, this is an incredibly fair offer.
I don't think this is a fair offer at all.
Well, then let's talk about what would be, because your client's not staying involved in this deal.
Is this your boss's stance or yours?
It's our clients and my firm's, and I don't appreciate you questioning my role in this deal.
Look, Rachel, I cut you some slack yesterday because you're a newbie who's in over her head. But since you clearly don't have the power to include us in this deal, I think maybe I should call the partner on this case.
You know what, you should. But he's just gonna say this. If you pursue a TRO, we'll sue you for tortious interference.
Excuse me?
You knew the sale was in process and you waited till closing to broach the topic. That is tortious interference.
Okay, well, I think we're done here.
Just take the money and walk away, or we will tie this up in court for years. It's up to you. But then again, what do I know? I'm just a newbie.
I would have figured out a way to get it done.
Well, you know what? You couldn't have been there. And I don't appreciate you telling me that I'm not as good as you, when the only reason I was in that meeting in the first place was to cover for you.
Rachel, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make it personal.
Oh, well, it sure sounded personal when you accused me of screwing up because I was jealous.
Look, I just said that I'm sorry. I'm only coming down on you the same way Harvey would come down on me in the same situation.
Right, but you're not Harvey, and I'm not you. And if Harvey was talking to you the way that you're talking to me, you would be in here right now telling me what a dick he is.
I know you were just trying to keep me from getting caught. And I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, too.
What for?
Because as much as I hate to admit it, I do have a problem with Claire.
Rachel.
Mike, I was sitting across the table from her and I could see all the reasons why you're interested in her, and I had to wonder what would have happened if she'd never found out that you lied, or if she found out a year later after she'd gotten to know you better. Maybe the two of you would still be together.
We wouldn't be.
How do you know?
Because it might have taken me a while to tell you the truth, but from the first second I looked at you, I wanted to tell you everything about me. And when I finally did tell you the truth, you didn't tell me that you never wanted to see me again. You accepted me.
Actually, I slapped you.
And then you kissed me. And stayed with me. And loved me anyway.
How did you get in here?
The receptionist told me where to find you.
Well, she shouldn't have, so why don't you find your way out?
Claire, I'm here to apologize. Look, you got under my skin when you called me inexperienced, because the truth is I haven't been doing this very long. So I shot back and I went overboard to try and...
Show me that you were better than me.
Yes, and I ended up blowing the deal for both of us. And I'm sorry.
Well, they say you learn from your mistakes.
That's the thing. I have already learned, and I think that I have a way to get both of us a win. Gigadyne, they're a major client at your firm. What if you were to bring them the acquisition of Metadesk?
Why would they want this?
Because they need fulfillment software to increase their sales in Europe. And we're a perfect fit.
You researched my client?
Like I said, I learn from my mistakes.
Rachel, that's amazing. I can't believe she went for it.
She went for it, and Gigadine went for it.
Did you just say Gigadine?
Yeah. Why?
Rachel, Gigadine just announced they're getting into the defense contracting business.
What?
Yeah.
When?
Yesterday. They already have their first contract.
Which means I just triggered a background check on every single person involved in this deal. Mike, I'm so sorry.
No, you couldn't have known.
Well, I'm sorry, Rachel. I just can't turn the other way. Don't you understand what this is condoning?
Yes, I understand what it's condoning, but you have to put yourself in my shoes. Imagine you found out a year later, after you already knew the kind of man he is inside. Look, Claire, I'm telling you, no, he's not a lawyer. But he did turn his life around.
You're a smart woman, Rachel. But you are making a huge mistake.
Please. I am begging you.
I just wanted to say thank you.
You're welcome.
I also wanted to know why you're letting it go.
Because Rachel begged me to. And because she said that she loved you and that you turned your life around.
And you believed her?
I believe that she loves you. But if you really want to know the truth, no, I don't believe that you turned your life around. And I definitely don't believe that you love her.
What? How can you say that?
Because you've convinced her that it's all going to be okay. That you two are just going to get to live happily ever after. And I didn't want to be the one to make that all come crashing down. But you know what, Mike? One day, it is going to come crashing down. And if you really do love her, you'll put a stop to this right now.
So you think I should stop being a lawyer?
I'm saying if you really love her, you won't marry her.